I am a capitalist. I love technology, innovation, financial instruments, anything that can give us more and better products. So the promise of AI and modern monetary theory is pretty amazing. It may be time to sign on the dotted line for this socialist utopia. Now, AI, artificial intelligence, gives us the promise that it can replace us in our jobs and do a more productive and better job. Now, some people say, oh no, I'm going to lose my job to AI. Others are like, cool, man, I don't have to work anymore. Now, some say, wait a second, I have to have a living wage to buy the stuff for my family. Well, that's where modern monetary theory, MMT, comes to play. This is the belief that government, the Fed, can produce endless amounts of money and it won't matter. And I know you see the $32 trillion in debt, which came in the last 20 years where we've pretty much been doing MMT on a small scale. But really, how much do you hurt over that? And so let's say the debt is 300 trillion or 3 million trillion. It won't matter according to MMT. So the government can just provide us with a great wage for doing nothing. So you're thinking, hey, Bill, are you going to sign? Well, no, I'm not. 3 reasons why. One, I'm a historian. So I've studied every socialist endeavor in our world where countries have successfully established central planning led by the elitists, where they control government and economy. Socialist utopia, right? Well, the problem is that every time, every situation, it has ended in chaos, starvation, and mass murder of its citizens. And here's how it happens. I'm reading a book right now, written by certainly a guy who would be an elitist leading our central planning in America. His name is Bill Gates. The book is called How to Avoid a Climate Disaster, and I was particularly interested in his discussion of beef because I'm a cheeseburger fan. And he's already invested in 2 companies that's making or manufacturing fake beef. Kind of funny, he said it's not quite up to the taste level just yet, but it's coming. And so, by the way, can you imagine how rich he's going to be when he can eliminate cattle from the economy and everybody has to buy fake beef? Holy smokes, applause for Bill Gates. But that aside, the problem is a lot of guys like me are not going to go for the fake beef. So they're going to go down to the local, beef or fake beef factory. They're going to burn the place to the ground. And of course, government's going to have to come in and kill all of them, their families, and all their associates. I'm also, as I mentioned before, a capitalist. So I'm an ambitious person. I've got big dreams. I've always wanted more, wherever I'm at. And I know you can call that greedy. It's just who I am. I may want a bigger boat than you. Well, I can't have that in a socialist utopia because it's not fair. It won't be equal. So if I persist, they're going to have to come kill me, my family, and everybody associated with me. And the third reason I can't sign is because I am a Christian and I believe in the doctrine of sin. I've always been amazed at the leftists because they think that the reason there's violent crime is from their environment. They're all born good, but because of their environment, they do terrible things. So if everybody's got a fine wage and not having to do anything, that'll wipe out crime. Utopia, right? I disagree. I think we're born in sin as the Bible teaches. Have you noticed how quickly babies begin to disobey? So I think there'll be even more crime. And you know what the result of that will be? Government will have to come in, kill everybody, their families, and everybody associated with them. The bottom line is this. I have great hope for AI. Modern monetary theory is pure trash.